All right, and moving on here, using laughter as a political weapon, poking fun at the candidates. Avenue Q, yeah, those guys, they're going to join me straight ahead. And this is what we're working on for the next hour.
Ahead on CNN, eruption possible at 11. CNN is live as Mount St. Helens begins to rumble. Then, Baghdad car bombings. A U.S. soldier and dozens of people are killed. At noon, new details live from Baghdad. And tonight, beginning at 7, CNN's primetime coverage of the first presidential debate, live from Miami. Trust CNN for complete debate coverage.
I mean to say, I'd like to stand because
If you're in New York City around 1 o'clock today, you might want to head over to 46th and Broadway because the cast of the Tony Award-winning musical Avenue Q is going to perform a bit of political street theater in honor of tonight's presidential debate. It's called Avenue Q&A. And actors Jennifer Barnhart and Rick Lyon and the candidates, the pleasure to have both of you, are with us from New York with a preview of today's performance, which, by the way, is free.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
It's right on the street where anybody can access it.
We're
all about access.
Access, yes. Access in an open democratic process. If I could speak briefly with the candidates, President Bush.
Of course.
Senator KeRRy, it's a big night for both of you. I'm wondering, President Bush, how do you plan on distinguishing yourself tonight at tonight's debate?
Well, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to speak the plain truth, the real truth, and the factual truth. That's what I do. And I'm never repetitive or redundant.
Never. All right. Well, fair enough. Senator KeRRy, how do you plan to counter that?
Well, I'm going to speak to the common man. I'm going to speak to every man in America and focus on the issues that count to the majority of the people in our heartland and the middle class and try to cover as many bases as I can.
As many bases. And I hope you'll be speaking to the women as well, Senator KeRRy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel very close to my feminine side, and yes, I'm very sympathetic to woman's voice.
Well, it's good to see that President Bush is on board with that. Jennifer,
Absolutely.
Rick, I'm wondering, how did you study the candidates' mannerisms, Jennifer? I mean, what is it about Senator KeRRy that you like to bring out?
Well, what I wish I could do is I wish I could do this, but because I can't bend my fingers so well, I can't do this because he does it a lot. But
I learned that from Bill Clinton, I think.
Yeah, I can't do fists because he does fists in the air a lot, but I do this a lot.
There you go. And President Bush, Rick?
Well, and you got to face it, President Bush is a pretty easy guy to lampoon. He's only a couple of notches below Ross Perot on the extremity meter. He speaks in very plain English. He speaks in short, concise phrases. That's what he does. Actually, I did my research. I looked at his personal website, GeorgeWBush.com, and looked at a bunch of audio and video clips on there. That was my research.
I did the same thing, actually.
I think you'd certainly have the president's turn of the head, that quick.
Oh, thank you.
Quick turn of the head. Senator KeRRy, I'm just wondering, in tonight's debate, what do you think you'd like to bring out as the most pressing issue that the country is facing right now?
Well, I'm hoping to bring us out of this morass that we're in Iraq, because I know it's very deeply concerning to me. And what?
Well, whatever. You just keep talking.
Well, anyway, I'm hoping to cut this runaway spending and curb the deficit so that the next generation won't have to spend tomorrow paying back what we are spending today.
Oh, dear. I think I just heard President Bush sigh, perhaps a cue from Al Gore's debate in 2000.
Well, you just with this guy, you never really know what you're going to get. Let's face it. Here, I brought a prop. I brought a visual aid here.
What are you bringing there?
This is the theme of my opponent's campaign right here. He's a flip-flopper, and I'm just here. This is for you, John.
Thank you.
There you go.
So much.
Excellent.
Well, it's good to see that candidates can share. I didn't know, for example, President Bush, Senator KeRRy, that you both actually sing.
Yes, actually, that's very exciting. We're going to be making our singing and dancing Broadway debut right in this political rally we're having out in Times Square, live at 1 o'clock.
Shall we give him a sample?
A little bit, sure.
All
Why
right,
not?
there we go.
There's a song. See, this is all about getting out the vote, and one of our favorite songs is about getting out and voting. It's called Vote Your Heart.
Yes, it goes a little something like this. Vote your heart, look inside and see what's there.
Nice.
Vote your heart, deep down you really care. So it's all about getting educated about the issues, look deep inside, see how you feel about it, and get out there and vote, America.
Excellent.
Well, thank you very much.
Myself.
Thank you very much, Senator. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Jennifer, Rick, have a great time this afternoon.
Thank
you very much.
And we'll
Thanks for having us
see
here.
how the candidates compare tonight live on CNN.
Yeah,
The real deal.
This is about as pleasant as we'll ever beat each other.
So we're enjoying the moment. Thank you. And stay with CNN for extensive coverage of that debate tonight. Anderson Cooper.